A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of four between the Kansas City Royals. Thomas Pannone gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the... Digging in now for Kansas City, Miguel Andujar. He's currently ninth in the American League batting race entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Letier blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to...
Settling in now, Darren James. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Dan, D-Roll, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Nolan racing back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Brandon Drury. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder, 2 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. D-Roll, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So here's the Royals DH, Darryl O'Doul, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
O'Doul.
Will play ball to second. 4. There's 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Standing in, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at-bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
So far on the year, James is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pops this one up. Andujar is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. In now, Todd Letier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 count, and the
1-1-1.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Aristides Aquino flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps.
So stepping in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Left side, but well foul. Here's the 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Jose Peraza, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. James fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals leave one. Our score remains 2-1. So a big moment here, and standing in, Darren James, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Andujar takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. Afternoon baseball on this show. Mark Leiter Jr., a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's five-pitch repertoire that he has. That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Right side, hit hard. Sanchez is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoke on the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Ibarra at second. Marte at first. 1 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count now, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Letier sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, David Drew. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball. Team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4. At the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
The second baseman, Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 148 for his career. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And chops this one out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Next to bat for Toronto, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Perez corrals it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Jays are out in front, 5-4. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. William Nolan, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter this inning.
Right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Paulino earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ken Giles closes the door for the save, his first of the year.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, Game 3. Sean Reed Foley gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Line hard. Foul. The 2-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Pretty. At the plate, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Digging in, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brendan Drury. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded toward third. The tag, and he is out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 7 runs to 11.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the first game in the month of July between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Madison Bumgarner gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup, and just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know, one of the things I guess what Clyde is, he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Batting fourth.
Striding into the box, Brendan Drury. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 3 for 11, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Drew will put this one away, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. McGuire, the runner at third. Fader at second with 2 gone. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nolan waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Stepping in for the Jays, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by
and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Way to get on the sack. Check the outfielders here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw. And the runner back. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Drew is there, 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Now batter.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1-1, here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Latier. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Socrates Brito. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 4.
Socrates.
The 1-2.
Brito.
This is pulled into right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And he's in safely at third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. At the plate, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Popped him up. Nolan moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, David Drew, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last 8. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard.
Riding in once again, Darren James. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Kansas City. We are inside and under the roof tonight. Richie Donovan is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Darren James. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that, but they have a chance to right the ship right here, get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip, it's not going to be easy.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan? So the bases are empty with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
1-1.
Sliced hard on the ground. James moving to his right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Standing in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Barreto's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left. And now the Red Sox DH, Brian Matson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground is short. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Striding in for Boston, Jason Albright. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Liner towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brian Matson, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball.
1-1-1.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he misses 2-1. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Oh, no, he misplays it, and it drops. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Number 1.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give you...
So digging in now, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of it.
Next up for the Red Sox, Brian Matson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brian Matson.
Liner. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 9, the Blue Jays 3.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jay Chu gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Corey Knebel works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 6th. Wednesday night baseball now. North of the border, we greet you from Rogers. Ready now, Darren James. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 the count now. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat.
The designated hitter,
James stands at second with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. Vasquez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-1-1.
Hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at...
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Taylor. He brought home a run on a bases-loaded walk his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Albright. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking.
1-1.
He does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Digging in once again, Darren James. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Career homer number 149. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Albright is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 years.